friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirit, my intuition, the tarot to communicate energies to you guys, amazing viewers. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I hope that you guys stay, and if you are returning, I'm so blessed, so grateful to be here. And you guys are all very safe and welcome in this space. Now, if you are new, I just wanted to communicate to you guys I might be a little different than what you're used to, because my intention and my hope is always to deliver the utmost, highest level of healing. Okay, and so sometimes healing comes through in a way that might trigger us, and my intention is never to create a painful trigger, although if you are triggered, I say good. I say good, because that means we've identified something that's needing to be looked at. Okay, because if we don't feel any sort of way, indifference, then we carry on our way, and most likely message is probably not doing anything, okay, except for validating potentially our own sort of false self or some sort of thing that gives us comfort. Okay, obviously if it makes us feel good, that's okay, as long as it taps into your intuition and it makes sense, then that's great. But if we're feeling any aversion to anything, a tarot reading, a person, a concept, then chances are there's something in the subconscious that needs healing, needs to be looked at. Okay, and so I'm always asking Spirit to deliver the most healing message. Okay, and sometimes we're ready to hear it, and other times we don't feel ready to hear it. But if you're hearing it, that means Spirit is communicating to you something that needs to be healed, and you're more than ready to reflect on that. Okay, so I love you guys very, very much. We're all on different stages in our healing and our path, but if the reading doesn't resonate, if it doesn't elicit any sort of reaction, it's most likely either you're really, really ascended and you're just observing what's coming through, or you still need to heal. Okay, and the reason I'm putting this sort of trigger on this reading is because we're looking at the person on your mind and what they want to say to you. And I don't know that this might be something very pleasant, okay? Because I don't know that necessarily this is going to come from their high self, or something that's going to come from their false self, the self that might be communicating or defending their position, which might be hurtful. I don't know, okay? So I leave it in Spirit's hands for you to listen to whatever comes through, depending on what you need to hear to heal in order for you to deal with whatever you're needing to deal with, okay? So you're here for a reason. If it doesn't resonate for you, then it's not your pile. There's no need to get uppity, okay? So 4 options, and sometimes the energy is reversed, meaning you've tapped into what you want to say. It's your own energy and it's charged, and this will sound like what you're trying to communicate or from your position. Okay, if that's the case, your person is most likely in another pile. Sometimes piles come with blended energies or 2 separate energies. If that's the case, I will clearly see this in the energy and I will communicate it to you. So it'll be up to you to identify who is what and how it's coming through. Okay, so we're going to do an energy check just to see if it's the person on your mind, and then if that's right, I'll channel what this person is wanting to say to you. Okay, so option 1, we have the Sasaburrito Tarot. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Sasaburrito, yes, Sasaburrito. It's making me hungry all of a sudden. Option number 2 is this Dream Visions Tarot deck. Option number 3, the Enchanted for Haxa Tarot. Probably not saying that one right either. And option number 4, we have the Tarot of the New Vision. All right, so I'll leave you guys with this energy. If you're pulled to multiple piles, sometimes it could be past, present, future energies playing out, okay? So always listen to your intuition. Energy is very interconnected, especially my channel. There's a lot of layers running deep, okay? So all piles could certainly be connected. It's up to you, and it's okay if it doesn't fit. This is a general reading. Not everything is going to fit. It is specifically what the person on your mind is wanting to communicate. If they're shut down and not wanting to communicate, then there might not be a message here for you. Okay, so that was a message for someone, and I will see you guys at your pick. Hello, hello, beautiful pile number 1, the Sasa Burrito Tarot. We're looking at the person on your mind and what exactly this person wants to communicate to you. What's their message to you? Okay, like I mentioned in the intro, if you skipped, sometimes these messages are triggering. So if you're not prepared, you don't have to listen. Go check out another reading, another reader. Okay, my intention is always to provide healing with whatever message you need to hear. Pass through from the divine. Okay, so if it's coming through when you're listening, chances are you're ready to hear it. But that doesn't mean it's not going to hurt or make you feel a certain which way. Okay, so use your own intuition. If it's not resonating, it's just going to not to do anything. You just go to another pile or leave it for someone else. Okay, so clear and concise message, Spirit, for pile 1. How will they know that this is their person? How will they know this is their pile? Their connection with this person who has something to say to them. How will they know? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of beautiful pile 1. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 1. Thank you, Spirit, and thank you so much, pile 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed to be here. This may come from their false self, okay, meaning this is separate, okay, their matrix self, or it could be coming from their high self. We'll see, but right now we're just asking who this person is so that you know if this is your connection, your pile, or how this is going to come through, so you know. Okay, if it's flipped, then it's flipped. Nothing I can do about that. Okie dokie, 5 swords at the bottom of the deck. I don't read bottom of the deck reverse. And then we have the Fool under that, the Aquarius energy. So I'm getting an energy here right away that this person's a little like they need to do inner work, but I feel like this person is foolish. Like that's what's causing conflict. It's like this person has to do inner work, but they're taking it sort of lightly. Like they're not doing it, you know? It's like they don't feel it's necessary, or we'll see. Chariot, Cancer energy, and then 4 swords, reflecting. Okay. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the reverse. We have 10 Cups. We have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and we have 7 Swords. I'm gonna put these down here. We have the Page of Cups, Strength, Leo. We have the Ace of Wands, and put your oracles there. And we have the 9 of Cups. Okay. So this energy's come through here. You know, you could still be new to the channel, but I feel this is the same hurtful pile. Hurtful because this person's selfish. This is the selfish person pile. You know, your person who doesn't want to do the work, who's taking things lightly. Like, I feel like this is heavily sexually charged. That this is very sort of, it feels all on physical, superficial, this sort of a thing. Meanwhile, there's so much going on under the surface that this person needs to do. I don't think this person has treated you with respect. I feel this person's really, really pulled to you. I feel you've withdrawn or pulled your energy back. You know, like you understand there's a potential with this person to have a 10 of Cups, but they're so far removed from all of this because they're lying to themselves completely. And so it's like they're blinded by their I don't know, physical man part potentially. Like I feel like you guys have been physical here, okay, or it's been very sexually charged, full of passion. I feel like you were vulnerable with this person. And this person, because of the way that they're acting, they seem cold. Because do they not have a heart? Do they not feel? Why are they not doing the work? Why can't we acknowledge love and emotions and work together and create something here? So I don't feel like the creation started, because for you, the creation would have to start on an honest foot. This person would have to be honest with their feelings, and then you guys can sort of work together to build on this love. But if this person is in some sort of deceit about how they feel, and they're only sort of showing one energy here, then it's creating conflict. And it could be that this person could be in a third party situation, okay? But doesn't have to be another person. And so they need to deal and really heal and go inwards and do this. Some of you guys know this person from work, but it doesn't have to necessarily be. It's almost like this person is resisting their feelings, but they don't, they're holding themselves back from like that whole side of the connection, but they have no problems being physical here, like getting what they want in the physical. And so I feel it's been difficult for you to sort of not engage with this person because it's been really hurtful. And they haven't communicated to you or given you any insight as to how can we work together? Will we ever work together? Like, is this something that we could develop here? It's like you're just cut out of all of that. But in their other world, their physical world, or the passion or the attraction, it's like it's there, And it doesn't feel good. It's kind of like this person's dirty little secret here. But the universe, and because I feel you're intuitive, is trying to get this person to move sort of forward in their world and see this shadow side of self, the self that sabotages, because there's something so deep here that this person is avoiding doing the work, the hermit's work, opening the heart space. Like, they really need to open their heart space up, and I feel you're the key to this. But as long as they're blind to this and lying to self and staying in lies, then they're not doing the work to move forward, to integrate their shadow. They have a big old shadow here, and it's like, instead of, I don't know, being serious about it, it's like this person is just kind of annoying, is what I feel here, annoying to me anyway, because they're not doing it. I don't know why this person's not doing it, other than the fact that it would make them see some part of themselves that they've been in denial or shutting out, that they don't want to see. Because I think the only reason they might have betrayed or lied to you or other people, or the situation is not up and honest and clear, is because they're lying to themselves. Because it would require them to be honest with what's going on in their feelings and their heart. And so I'm going to just resist that, instead of, being courageous enough to look what's in there and then come up with truth. But I could still, like, it'd be physical. It's ego. It's ego. Like, even in the 10 cups, we have this fire, like this passion burning, and the emotions are empty here. These cups are just like outlines, but there is a 10 cups potential. But it's like they have to fill these cups, like, and see the emotion by opening it up, not be focused on sort of more the passion. And this would require them to burn away and integrate shadowy side of 7 swords behaviors and do the hermit's journey, which I'm getting from this bearded man, rather than be foolish about just no consequence in their action. Because when we just are physical, it creates 5 swords. It does have a consequence here. So Yeah, I'm going to read what this person wants to say to you. If you don't want to hear it, then I don't know why you clicked on it, if you resonated with that. But if you do want to hear it, then let's see what this person is going to say. What's their message to you? Okay, what is pile one's person's message? What do they have to say to pile one? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good. Spirits of pile one, please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile one, and this connection between them and the person on their mind. Thank you so much, pile one, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed to be here. This person wants to say to you, just heard change of mind. Could be why this one spun around. Some sort of change of mind. Potentially seeing something differently. One more. Okay, I'm going to put these here. Let's see. Strength. So we saw that in the tarot. And this is the courage. Okay, this is also ego energy with the strength, the lion. Okay, the frequency of strength supports our ability to harmonize all our qualities and skills toward a strong and balanced way of being. Yeah, balanced emotions and physical and passion with courage. 38, or the number 11. And 11 is about divine inspiration and synchronicities and the encouragement to keep going. Or 11 is, I don't know if I said 8, 11. 16, divine feminine, yes. I think this person has a wounded divine feminine energy within them. So 16 or the number 7. 7 is chariot energy, which pulled through as well. Okay, integration of shadow and remaining balanced. The frequency of divine feminine supports our soft, receptive, and nurturing side, facilitating our intuition and intrinsic understanding of our connection to the cosmos. So we have Leo and Taurus pulling through here, quite strong. We have communication. And we have 4 eyes and 4 sort of snake hands here. We have the doe. More divine feminine energy. Wow. Interesting. Oh, yeah, the passion was really pulling through for sure with the fire. It had to pull through. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. And we have unavailable heart. Face painful experiences and heal. 33. 33 is a master number. Reproduction, creativity, humor, Christ consciousness, and joy and harmony. Okay. Clock. Need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal and progress. Money, wealth, luck, finances. This could certainly be the pentacle realm. You know, the 10 pentacles, the stability, the commitments, the practical thing here. The foundation, beauty queen, shining on stage and adored. I'm really getting ego, physical, the passion, and divine feminine from that, again, repeated. And we have 4-4 with transformation, Scorpio energy pulling through, battle of head versus heart. So we had the King of Swords in reverse, which seemed cold. You know, that's King Swords. And then we saw the key in the heart with the Page of Cups. That's the heart. Green ray energy, heart consciousness. Okay. And we have speak your truth, express yourself. 8-8. So more 8 energy, which was the strength card in the tarot. Speaking your truth, authenticity. So with the tarot, we have the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. This is all about communication, timing, and manifestation. There's the 7 swords. Okie dokie. And then we have the 3 wands in reverse. And we have the Page of Wands in reverse. Lots of Wands energy. Again, the Hierophant in reverse. Taurus energy. 9 Wands. Oh my goodness, this person is all about their fired energy. And then the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. I'm going to sit with this energy for a little bit. And sometimes it's easiest to channel this person by tapping into like communicating as them, okay? Which sometimes happens when I'm channeling here. So I'm going to just channel as normal. But if they come through in that way, then that's how it's communicated. So okie dokie. This person isn't healed yet, and obviously, I think you know this, right? So they see you as like they're still in Matrix, like you're a possession to make them feel a certain way. You know, like you make them feel a certain way, because if they're not where they need to be and see things in a true way, they see attaining things and physical connection, and that's about as deep as they can go at this point in time, because they themselves are not seeing themselves proper. They need to work on their divine feminine energy here. So this message is kind of coming from their higher self to you, okay? But there is a big block here. So it's like I don't I can't open my heart space to give to you any of the feelings or emotions here, because I don't love myself. And so I know that I've been not aligned with my authenticity in regards to how I've been showing up, speaking, and taking action. It's really going against the greater truth, my heart truth. And physically, I keep showing up in the same energy. And I feel like this isn't something that you have to carry, but I understand you're involved with me and have been in a way that's I can't say to you just forget. You know, like just forget that what I've done here is not right or proper. But I can't heal and carry this understanding of the pain that I've caused and be accountable and responsible for carrying your way of receiving and healing on top of what I need to do. And so this is why I can't come to you and say, I'm sorry, my dear, like I've been really disappointing to you, and I've made you suffer, and I haven't been there to carry you, because I'm not even carrying myself. And I see what I've done here is has disappointed you, you know, and so you and I are one. And so what I see, the pain in you, I see it deeply within myself. And so if I look at my own pain, I start to tie back to your pain. And it's all intertwined. And I can't come to you to say anything that's going to make this better. So I don't even go to look at my own pain. I know there's a part of me here that needs to heal the feminine energy, which is connecting to my self-worth and my heart, being open to love, not just the physical or what my mind is telling me, because that's been my reality. I feel like you could see right through my soul. I feel like you understood me here. on a very deep level. And I feel like my healing is intertwined with your healing. That although this is something I would have never chose to hurt you or to have happen, it's like it was needing to happen to help us to both heal. But I wish it wasn't this way. Why was it me that was needing to hurt you? And that's the last thing that I would choose. Someone here who speaks to my heart, someone who understands and sees me. And so I feel ashamed. And if I could choose to heal this part of me, I would want it to be so that you're not in that energy. And I could take this in baby steps and bite sizes. But when I open that up, what I've done to you comes flooding through me, and it's overwhelming that big part of me that I need to heal and accept that that is what I've done and how I've been to you. And I can't accept this. I cannot accept this because I love you. And so inside, I know the love I feel that I refuse to say. And so I have no place to put it, but I want to be connected to you. And so it manifests itself as selfish passion, and I wish my heart was healed and open. And then we could work on things and move forward. But I feel it's stuck here. And there's a part of my world that I need to accept is misaligned right now. But instead of working on that, I'm kind of seeing it as something that's been my truth. But something you don't really know here is that I'm not really engaged in progressing in that either. It surrounds me right now, my world as I know it. But part of me knows I have to let go of it so I can move forward in the proper direction of my world. So I'm sort of shutting everything out. But I'm not giving up. And I'm committed to whatever this transformation brings. But right now I have to hide from it. And so all you're seeing right now is my passionate side. It's like it's all in one. It's like my healing in my heart isn't separate from this. And so this is why I'm physical with you, and why the passion, and because I know that my healing and my transformation and my way to my heart would be through this lesson of what has happened and what is happening. But I'm on your side when it comes to understanding that this lesson and this experience has been the least way I'd want to go about it. So I don't know why it had to be in this way, but something tells me that if it didn't happen in this way, there's no way that I would transform. There's no way that I would let go of my world and transform and tap into my heart. I need to tell you what's going on in my heart. And the only way I can come forward with this is through opening my heart. And as long as there's you and this experience and me carrying the shame and the guilt and feeling bad for what I did, I don't look there. And so I know that if you weren't as hurt about this physical and this action. And if you and I were understanding this as a lesson that we've both gone through, it would be a safe place for me to heal. I don't want to appear vulnerable, especially if you're upset and hurt, and I feel like it's not a safe place for me to heal. And so maybe if I understand where you're at, it might help me to move forward in this healing. And I know it shouldn't, but my energy here in the 3D is needing this because it's really closed. But I do need to heal and make progress here. So not only do I need the time to do this and take the time to do this, I need the right environment and the right energy from you. And I know you don't owe me anything, and I also know that I hurt you. So I'm not asking you for anything. But energetically, if I feel your pain, then it just shuts me down. I can't transform. I can't accept what I've done here. I can't manifest anything different than what I have. I can't let go of the world that I have right now, not knowing what world you and I can create. And so I'm stuck in this sort of purgatory. Of course, I'm still pulled to you. Of course, I'm still learning how to look at my weakness here and identify my ego self, because I really need to control myself when it comes to these bad habits of taking action in a way that has consequences and not thinking of the full consequence. So I do need self-control here. I think we could create something beautiful, and it would require an honesty here that runs deeper than where I'm at. But in order for me to get here, I'm going to need more than what I have right now. I don't have what I need right now in my environment or energetically from you. So I can be quite guarded here, if you start to press me in regards to my own work or me having to do something here. It's going to shut me down. And I do want this, but I also know that if I'm just wandering off on my own to look within, you're tied to that. This experience is tied to that, and I'm not ready to look at this. So if I felt you, it wasn't as heavy for you, if it was just physical for you in a way here, and I didn't cause pain, or you're not completely devastated by this, it'd be easier for me to be able to take a look. But I can feel that I really hurt you, and you're still in an energy here that is not allowing me to take a look right now. So maybe in time, if I feel you shift, if I feel it's safe for me to do so, and I know this transformation that I need to do is inevitable, and I can now see that the world that I have created and what I understood is not where I want to keep going. It's not where I want to build. But I can't find a way out just yet. But I haven't given up. I just feel too vulnerable. I just feel way too vulnerable right now. I don't know how to take the first step. And the first step, I keep waiting to feel when it's going to be right. And it feels like I'm just stuck here. You know, the only thing that I can engage with is what I have been. And that's made things worse. You know, physical, connecting with my mind, the attraction to you, but there has to be more. Because really inside, I'm really scared. And I would never tell you, but I need you. You know, I need you to help me. But how do I say this to you? You know, how will I say this to you? You're so strong and you have your own stuff and your own world, and I'm the one who created the havoc and the pain, and now I'm going to come and say I need you. It would be unacceptable to you, and so I feel dejected even more. I feel frozen even more. I don't even want to look at it. I don't want to look at myself. I don't love what I've done. So I can't come forward and say, oh, I'm sorry, you know. Pile number 1. I feel this person definitely needs to take responsibility and accountability, okay? For sure. But I feel like there is a shift in their world that's going on, okay? Because I feel like maybe earlier stage of this person was really hanging on to their material world or their structure, their situation. And now I feel like they're no longer sort of feeding it, but they're still not moving forward in a way that allows them to heal. I feel like this person doesn't necessarily need to be carried by you, but I do feel like this person would be more inclined to do the work if they didn't feel so much shame and guilt and blame. And so if this is energetically the stage you're in, still healing and reflecting and still feeling any sort of energy that isn't positive or at least neutral, this person is going to stay here because it's all energetic. And I know that's hard to hear. And so I think you need to take time to heal, you know? Because I think when you're understanding that hurt people, and that it didn't take away anything from you, and that this person acted in this way that wasn't good, but you can honestly move beyond this 3D and forgive. You know, not necessarily say that their action was good, but just forgive so you can let go of any sort of energy, because your energy right now is the reason this person, and I'm not blaming you, okay, but this is how it's coming out, is the reason why this person is stuck, because there's a soul tie, and I read for soul connections. So people don't like to hear this because we all think we're separate. We all think we're separate selves. You guys are one. Okay? So when we hurt another, we hurt ourselves. It is all intertwined. We are all one. Unity consciousness. And so when you reach a level of unity consciousness, not they hurt me, then you're saying, I can feel the suffering going on here. And so I could see myself in you and your action. And I forgive this. And I see past this. All this. Now the energy is safe. It's coming from love. It's coming from unconditional heart space. Okay, that's very hard to do. Because we have to transcend and we have to see past our own ego. And that ego voice is the one that says, I've been hurt. I'm the victim. I'm separate. There's an action out there. And there's me in here. And unity consciousness says, they are me. Their shadow is distortion. And there's a beautiful light beyond that, just like me. And so I feel both of you guys are healing this in order to come closer to your heart. Because I don't think you're more in your heart than this person is. Even though I do feel like you're not, doing the sort of things maybe this person has done to other people. But I feel your heart is not where it needs to be in regards to ascension and unity consciousness. It's still an ego. And so you guys are mirror reflections of each other. And this is why your energy is weighing so heavy on this person's energy. Because when you're unhealed, they're unhealed. And when you heal, they heal. And although we don't owe anyone anything, and you could certainly just move forward, then I would suggest then you do this. But if you feel you cannot, if you feel there's a soul tie here that feels very strong to this person, then I would focus solely on healing myself and forgiving myself and this person. However you come to that. Lots of work, lots of transmutation. Okay, but you don't have to. Because someone's here reading this, and that's not their soul lesson. Then that's fine. Then let's stick to other relationships, soulmates and fear-based love. This is talking about unconditional love, unity consciousness, a person who is tied in the soul to us in a way here that what we do, our energy impacts them greatly. So if we're blocked, they're blocked. If we're unhealed, they're unhealed. If we're an ego, they're an ego. And the ego is going to create a story to stay alive, The ego always wants to blame other people or be the victim or flip roles in that way, So this might take some time. This might take some time, but I feel like whatever is going on in this person's world, I feel they've shifted, because I feel they were really sort of fixated at one point on something in their world, and now this experience has made them just be like, yeah, I know that's most likely not the thing, but also now they feel kind of stuck in the middle in some way, but the ego's too big to admit anything here, especially I'm sorry, or I was wrong, or I'm going to be vulnerable and say, I need you, I need your help, hold my hand. This person wouldn't say this in this state because there's too much ego. I still think some of you guys work with this person because that's pulling through again. This confirmation. Okay, this was much longer than I thought. Bless you guys. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful. Pile number 2. You guys picked the Dream Vision Tarot, and we're looking at the person on your mind and what is it exactly this person is wanting to say. Okay, this could be coming from their high self. It could be their false self, maybe defending or communicating whatever it is that they're wanting to tell you in the 3D. I don't know. I'm just asked to communicate what this person wants to say to you. Okay, it's up to you to determine whether it's their high self or what's going on here, but I feel like this is a message you're needing to hear from them. Either which way. Okay, now sometimes the messaging comes through as your own energy, so it's something you're wanting to say or communicate to your person. If that's the case, then your person's energy could be in another pile, Sometimes energy is crisscross, meaning I say it's you and it's your person and there's two energies, so you'll have to determine who is who. Okay, but I do intend on seeing your person and what they want to say here. So we'll take a look first at how will you know this is your pile, and take a look at the connection or how you'd know this is your person before we look at what they want to say to you, okay? Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 2. What is it that pile number 2 is going to know about this connection that is going to let them know that this is their pile? Pile 2 and the connection between pile 2 and the person on their mind. How will they know this is their connection and their pile? Clear and concise message. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2. Thank you so much, pile 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed to be here doing your reading. Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups in reverse, revealing itself. One more. And we have the Chariot, Cancer energy. Don't read bottom of the deck reverse. And the Tower in reverse. Okay. So, let's see. And we have 2 swords in reverse. 8 wands. And 7 pentacles. And Justice, Libra energy. And the 9 cups in reverse. Okay, this one's very simple here. And I felt your energy yesterday. Okay, I think you might have been pile 1 from yesterday. I don't know why that's coming through. But this connection. This person didn't decide. They didn't choose. You just made your own path, your own way forward. You wanted to move forward. This person kept you in limbo land. You know, they weren't clear about you. They didn't decide. They didn't choose. And so you're like, well, I want to move forward. You've given and given and given. I feel it's been something that didn't produce in a practical way. I feel you got tired of giving. It took too long. So you pulled back. You're like, I'm not going to have a beginning here, you know, like an emotional new beginning with this person. So I feel like all the love you have for this person is now something you're no longer pouring into them endlessly, so that you could move forward and restore balance here. Restore balance and act in your highest truth. And your high truth is that I need a balanced thing here, because it's emotionally unfulfilling if I stay here. Okay, and this person felt like they were only focused on themselves, and like they couldn't get clear about you, and so you had to come to the truth that they were choosing their truth, but it was shown to you by their own action of indecision. It's like a non-decision is a decision. And they didn't choose you. They didn't choose you because they didn't take action on you. And so they didn't choose you because they were more self-focused. So they chose themselves. So, yeah, you just had to move forward, you know, and you know intuitively that this person's world will most likely fall apart at some point in time, because the illusion here is the fact that there was a great truth, because you know that's how this person felt, and you knew that this person needed to get in touch with their authenticity, which is taking action on how they felt about this connection in you. But that would require them to deal with something in their world that they weren't prepared to deal with. So they were looking at the immediate gratification of the thing that they always do, rather than maybe the pain of having to part with that or let it fall so that they could come be with you or come do something or restore balance, like move forward. So this person feels very stuck in their world, stuck in this connection, and they might have been holding you back, and you did everything. You tried to communicate with this person, you gave to the situation, you love this person. And so now it's like, well, I'm not going to continuously, endlessly, emotionally be giving to you because you didn't choose and decide. And so now I got to go restore my own balance and make my own way. And it's clear to me, very clear to me what I want. And it's not this, in this state. Okay, makes sense to me. So if that's your energy, okay, if that's your energy of the you and the connection, then we're looking at what does this person want to say. Now I issue the trigger, you know, and I know you guys are tired of hearing me, but the trigger is that sometimes we hear things that are painful. And if it's painful, I say good, because that means there's something to look at and work with, which will bring us closer to healing. Okay, unless we're completely already ascended, and then we or we don't resonate, it shouldn't do anything. Like, it shouldn't trigger us, it shouldn't hurt us. It should just be something we already know. Okay, we're observing someone in shadow, you know. But if we're still stuck in matrix and illusion, we start to get all tangled up with the story that we're not enough or something like this. Okay, so let's see, what is pile number 2's person want to say? What is their message? What are they communicating here to pile 2? Spirit, please help me to channel this message, clear and concise message for pile 2. What is their person, the person they came here about, wants to communicate? Sometimes it comes through as channeling them directly, like, yeah, like coming from them, you know. So if that's how the channeling comes out, then that's how it's going to come out, in case I start channeling that way. We'll see. I have pre-shuffled oracle cards, and yours came like this, so I'm gonna slide these over. Oh my goodness, I don't like that they're all over the place. Okay, so let's see. We have 7-7, heal, abandonment, time to forgive. We have endurance. Yeah, seem like an endurance test. Like, I think you've were with this person for quite some time. Like, it's too heavy to carry here. Took too long. Intimacy, 26. Or the number 8, the energy of intimacy supports us trusting that we are safe to allow closeness. Awareness, 11. 11 is a master number about divine inspiration, synchronicity, the encouragement to keep going. The energy of awareness, I was going to say awesomeness. The energy of awareness supports our capacity to focus our attention on all aspects of multidimensional world so that we create a reality that we truly choose. And we have intuition, 27, or the number 10. The energy of intuition supports our ability to conceive the subtle language of the realms beyond the 3-dimensional reality. Beyond the 3D. Yeah, awareness, intimacy. Okay, and here we have the skunk. And here we have the hawk. And here we have the intuition. Wow, 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 wow. Beautiful. Confirmation there for you guys. Pisces coming through very strong. So I have air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and a bit of earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. And we have trusting heart, 5. Listen to your inner wisdom. Okay. And we have mirror, mirroring each other. Self-image, relationships reflect our wounds and introspection. Actually, I'm going to do this. This, sorry. And we have young male, sporty, cars, and youthful. And we have twin flame, spiritual alignment, effortless, and karmic. Now, I don't pick these. I haven't even seen these. Okay, these are just shuffled. And the mirror here certainly sounds twin flame-ish. And then honor your agreement, mission in motion with 8-8. Okie dokie. What do we do? What do we do? Maybe we do this. Okay. Let's see. We have 6 of swords. Under that we have hermit, Virgo energy. We have the balance again, justice, Libra energy. Wow. 7 Pentacles again. 10 Wands. Yep. Judgment in reverse. Oh my goodness, this message so clear. 8 Cups. Yeah. And King of Cups. Yes. And the Emperor. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm about to cry. 2 Wands. I'm about to cry because I think you know. Like, you already know, man. This person's annoying because you know that you guys were counterparts, but to the divine's gonna allow things to flow however it flows here. And if this person was stuck not choosing, then what could you do? What could you do? And that's where this person got left off. So what do they want to say to you? I'm going to channel this person directly, okay? Although there is a little bit of the divine coming through here, so hopefully I could tap into that after, but I've been fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting this change. Keeping everything out has been my way. It's been so instinctual, inbred in me to just defend, protect, and not allow anyone to get too close for me to change. And so I feel this connection has been one to push me to do this because it wants me to see a better way. And that would require me being completely open and trusting. And I have such deep abandonment wounds here that I haven't fully let go of. I've just been pushing away any opportunity to do this. And I know you got tired. You got so tired of giving. I see this. You were so giving and caring, and you just couldn't. And I don't blame you. I really don't blame you. But if you continued down that path, like, nothing would really change here. Because I'm the one who needs to accept some truth. And the truth here is within me. But I need to see it. And I haven't sat long enough to see this great truth because I was too busy defending and blocking and protecting and not allowing anyone to get close. And so the more that was going on between you and I, it wasn't giving me the space to see clearly. And so you walking away is very painful for me, but probably the best thing for us, because the only thing that I'm going to be left with is my love for you, and that I am yours, and that I got to take action, and I'll have to do something about this and get out of whatever state we were in. But I still haven't seen everything within myself that I need to heal. I still feel like there's more I have to understand here and see. And so I feel like I've been avoiding this deep part of myself because it comes with having to look at the pain that I've just been using as my story and refusing to get near it or anyone else get near it. So you can't get near me the same way I can't get near this trauma I have. Same way I can't sit with that pain. It wasn't just you that I was shedding out. That I had something available that I didn't want to give to you. It's what you wanted within me. I couldn't even get to. I couldn't get to it. So how can I give it? Like, how can I make it aware and present and showing it to you when I couldn't see it sitting even on my own? I couldn't tap into that place, and I'm still trying to see it in me. I'm trying to see my heart. I'm trying to see my pain. I'm trying to understand on a greater level here, and it's requiring me to be very, very vulnerable and honest. And I feel like the divine is wanting this resolved, this great truth seen, so that when we do make a decision to choose what we want, it's clear and coming from a great understanding here. This is all about me learning to trust again, forgive the past of what I've carried for a very long time. And although you carried me, I feel like I've been carrying this pain. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I just want to be able to trust. I wanted to be able to open up. I wanted to be able to give to you. And I feel like you and I had this soul understanding and this agreement that you would bring this forward. And I could feel it in me. And I know that's exactly what you were trying to do. You know, and it took me a while to accept the fact that that was exactly what was supposed to happen in order for this next phase here. But I still can't see the pain fully. I still can't accept everything that's happened to me and let go and forgive the past. I'm having to sit with this a little longer. I feel like your soul's more evolved. You were tapped into the divine and your own intuition and what this connection meant to you and what you felt, and it came easy because I guess you must have not have held the same pains and experiences in the areas I did. And so I wanted to be like you. I wanted to give to you the same way. I wanted to be that of which you saw in me. But I knew I wasn't there or could do it because I couldn't see it and feel it. It was there in myself developed. And so I know I'm supposed to grow, and I feel I want to grow in a way that I see you and your beauty. I feel like I have lots to learn from you, and I've learned a lot from watching you and engaging with you that has given me enough here for me to do what I need to do. There is no more that you need to give to me. And I feel like you're my person, and I wasn't showing up. And I know that I love you very deeply, and I know that if this block was removed, if I could just see everything that needed to go, I would release it all very clearly and choose you. And I know I can do this, but I'm not there just quite yet. And so in the meantime, I really hope we could find peace with each other, because it breaks me every time, every time thinking of how you were and how we were, because it made me feel so, so good. But I know that that's what's available to me, and that's what's driving me to make this change, to see the truth, to release the toxicity that was keeping me stuck in this energy that I've been in, defensive and just keeping everyone out. You're one of the few people I could trust, but even still, with all the trust I had for you, I couldn't just do what I needed to do. I needed to get there on my own inside, and then be able to work with you. But when you had more faith and when you had more trust, when you were more caring and compassionate, it's like, what's wrong with me? Why does pile two believe more about how I can be, and they trust this unwavering knowing, and I don't see it, and I'm not there. It was intimidating, and it made me feel like doubtful, like I'm not fixed, or I'm broken, or I'm not gonna be what you need or what you thought or what you wanted. You're so believing and seeing this thing as a great truth, but I couldn't see it. I couldn't act on it. I just, if I couldn't see and act on it, I'm not going to act inauthentic to you as an energy I couldn't be in. I couldn't fulfill for you. I couldn't live like that, so I owe it to you to find the truth. I owe it to myself to find the truth. And so there's a drive here to transcend past all this stuff. And this experience with you has motivated me to do this. And so I know we're connected on a very deep, deep, deep way here. And so I know that the future is me coming forward, expressing my deep love for you. And I do not blame you for not being fulfilled with this, because I'm not fulfilled with how I am here. And so I hope we could find peace. I hope we can leave this behind us in the future and just see it as something that we've experienced that helped us to grow. Pile 2. Wow. Yeah, this person is still needing to see more about their blocks, and I feel they're right in hermit mode, in order for them to then choose the future, like choose this connection in the future, because I feel like this person has deep, deep love for you that they want to take action on. But it's like, in order for me to take action, I need to work on self. So they got triggered by your own sort of, I've had enough. But yeah, the divine is talking about this soul lesson panning out almost exactly as what was needed here for this person to ascend. And I feel the mirror here is divine saying this has created ascension within you. So both of you guys have experienced something in this connection that was meant to reflect back to each other. So the pain you've sort of experienced here in this lesson has triggered something within you that was meant to, not that this person was trying to, but that the divine was using both of you guys to mirror each other, because I have a feeling both of you guys need to heal abandonment wounds, and potentially both of your guys had blocked intuition. And this sometimes comes through as, our third eye as well, like our psychic abilities need to be open. And in order for this to become clear, we need to ascend and clear blocks, traumas and abandonment stuff. And so there's an agreement here between you and this person, and I feel like this person is saying they recognize this like on an intuitive level, but in order for that to even get there, it's like there's so much in the 3D that this person's still carrying, and has been for quite some time before knowing you, that was keeping you out or making them defensive or keeping everyone sort of out when it comes to connection. All right, so they want peace right now as they do this. So I don't know, I don't think you're being in bad energy, or bad, or you're just not in the same energy you were. And so they want at least peace. They don't want you mad or resentful or angry. Just they want peace right now as they do what they're being called to do. But I would hold my boundary. I definitely hold my boundary, because that's the only way we're going to restore balance. And that's the only way we're going to get to a great truth here. And I feel you had enough anyway, But I feel like this person has also had enough carrying of the pain, because all it taught them was how to lose out. So this is what I have, pile number 2. I hope this helped, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, gorgeous angels. Pile number 3, the Enchanted for Haxa Tarot. Like I said, probably butchering the name of that, but we're looking at the person on your mind and what it is this person wants to communicate. What's their message to you? I want to say something to you. Okay, so I don't know if it's coming from their high self, low self, 3D self, defensive self. Okay, but all I know is that this person wants to communicate something. And so it's up to you to use your own intuition, what you'll see, feel, or hear, to determine whether this is going to be the right fit for you. Sometimes the piles come reversed, meaning this is what you want to communicate to your person. And if that's the case, then your person could be in another pile. And sometimes we got some blended energies, meaning there's 2 energies coming through. You'll have to determine who is who. I'll just read the energy as I see it. And I did issue a trigger warning, because sometimes we hear things that we don't like to hear when we're healing. So if we're triggered, most likely something in the shadow we're needing to look at, okay? Because if we're ascended and we've transmuted pain, then it won't pull at us. It's just something that's happening, okay? Or it completely doesn't resonate, so it doesn't have any impact. But if we feel any sort of pull, then we might need to look at what's going on here, okay? So we're asking Spirit for a clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 3, person they came here about, and how will they know that this is their pile? Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. How will they know that this is their person in their pile? So quick energy check, and then we'll look at what they want to say to you. So 9 of air and the Tower in reverse. Wow. Okay, we have the 4 of wands. No, sorry, 4 of cups in reverse. Some of you guys, a message coming through, it's same sex. Okay, the lovers, Gemini energy. Not for all of you guys. And sometimes when there's this energy, it could be 2 people carrying the same sort of energy, like heavy in their feminine or heavy in their masculine, like imbalance. Okay, or literally same sex. That's pulling through as a message, but not for all of you guys. So that could be confirmation. And then we have strength in reverse. So we have Leo, Gemini. We have the 8 of air. That's 8 swords. Scorpio energy with the death. And we have the page of earth. That's page of pentacles. And the 8 of pentacles in reverse. It's under the tower, the ace of pentacles in reverse. Okay, let me see what this is about. Okay. So I feel you're torn here, you know? You're torn. You're in your mind. And this is like dark night of the soul stuff, where we can't eat or sleep or constantly in our mind about someone. Most likely this connection. And so I feel like you have an understanding in your mind that's still not quite accurate, that needs to fall away. You know, because it is the limitation in this connection. It is causing the fears that are greater than what's actually happening. Like, oh, this person rejected me. They're not choosing me. They're not coming forward. I feel controlled by the situation and what's going on here. I want to create something here. I see that there's a potential, but there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. I can't do anything here. So how do I surrender? How do I give up? And I don't want to just move forward knowing that there's something more maybe I could do here. But at the same time, I wish I could just move forward and focus on a new beginning and focus on that. But I can't. I can't focus on that because this person is consuming my mind and my thoughts and this connection, because I know there's something more here. So I don't know how to get out of this energy. I don't know how to move forward with myself. I don't know like what I'm supposed to really be doing here, because I understand it on a logical level that this person isn't in the right energy here to create anything with. I feel like they let me down. Like they're not pursuing me. They're not taking my offer. They're not feeling the way I'm feeling in a way here that's showing me that they want to show up or choose this. So it can't be one-sided. And I'm not sure what I'm supposed to really be focused on then, because it's either them or I move on, but I don't have the energy here to move on because I don't know what I'm supposed to really be moving on. So I feel like this is happening to set me free from something, but I don't understand what exactly and what I'm supposed to be doing or changing or accepting, or what this shift is really about. But I do know that I have to find a way to get there, because if I don't, then I'm going to be sitting in this energy, and nothing's going to be manifested either which way. So the easiest thing would be to be able to create something for myself, because this person is stuck, but inside I feel pulled to understand what happened here, so that I can have a transformation on how I can release and move on or move forward from any limitation. 10 of fire. You just cannot take being in this state no more. It's too much. It's too much. I'm surprised we don't see the devil here, you guys. So I was kind of channeling this as your energy. I feel like you're having a huge shift. Every time I see the 9 swords and the death, this is a spiritual shift here that we experience, is like a dark night of the soul, okay? And the false self has to fall away in our world. Things in our world need to fall away before we can make space for the connection, the destined connection. There's a destined connection in here, okay? I see it, you feel it. It hasn't happened. This person's either rejected you, disappeared, made you feel not good. You don't like that feeling, and so you think, just like any other connection, you could just move on. But you can't move on. Why not? Because there's a limitation here you need to uncover. You need to find the strength within self, the courage within self, face the fears that we're being asked to face, and this would require deep reflection, and it also requires us dropping our ego, the false self. Okay, so heavy energy, you guys. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Very deep connection. Okay, so I feel this person certainly feels the way you feel, okay? But they deal with it differently. And unless you go through the soul lesson with the lovers there, then we kind of might stall out. So what does pile number 3's person want to communicate? What is their message to pile 3? What do they want to say? What is their message? Clear and concise message for beautiful pile 3. What is their person on their mind wants to say to them? So we have the sun. Oh my goodness. Masculine energy. Leo. And this is all about enlightenment, joy, certainty, clarity. The Hermit, Virgo energy, inner work. Okay, release. I usually get death from the skull and crossbones as well, which is Scorpio energy, but it's like it's like toxic energy, like devil energy, Capricorn energy. Okay, yeah, first chakra. The energy of the root chakra supports our sense of safety in a physical world and reminds us to enjoy our physical bodies. Soul. The energy of soul activates our connection to the part of us that is closer to the higher realms, God or the divine. Wow, wow, wittily wow. My goodness. Devil, yeah, we're feeling it from the skull and crossbones, Capricorn energy. So this is like obsessions, you know. It could be very strong passion, a very strong bond here. But I feel like, yeah, it's something not healthy, you know, with the devil. Disruption. This is Tower energy. Okay, I'm going to leave it the way it was coming out. And we have perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And we have betrayed heart, number 10. Risk opening up to life and love. 10 is about transformation. Okay, that's the Scorpio energy, the death energy, and it's also the sun reduced. Okay, completion, ends of cycle, betrayed heart. Wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Wowzers. A young female, youthful, music, fashion, and fun times, parties, events, having fun. And we have the chosen one, 1-1, fast track to ascension. And we have spiritual awakening, shift or be shifted. Oh my goodness, you guys, what did we say about the 9 swords and the death, spiritual awakening? Okay, so let's see what the tarot has. We have the Elder of Fire. Oh, I guess I should have. Give me a second here to grab the book on this because I want to make sure I get my court cards right. Oh, it's in here. I'm looking the opposite way. So the Elder, I believe, is the king, but I could be wrong. Well, we'll see here. Yeah, the king. It is the king. There's a page, knight, queen, and elder. Okay, king. So, yeah. And this king is in this feminine energy here, or at least is showing up feminine here. Elder of Fire. King of Wands. Elder of Water. That's the King of Cups. Oh my goodness. And 7 of Pentacles in reverse. And the Elder of Earth. Oh my goodness, you guys. 3 kings. So we're missing the king of, well, we have cups, wands, pentacles. What are we missing? Air, swords so far. Swords, okay. 9 of earth in reverse, 9 pentacles. And the 9 of fire, 9 wands. And the 8 of wands in reverse. The hermit, and then the knight of earth in reverse. Okay. So this person is defensive here for sure. Okay, this person is defensive, and I feel like how they protect themselves is by being in this sort of independent energy, like not making themselves available to this connection. Okay, but this is like they're dependent on their way that's worked for them in the past. Okay, that keeps people out, that keeps them guarded in some way here. And so I feel like, yeah, it's kept things really stuck, and this person might have not have communicated to you why, you know. So let's see what they want to say. I'm going to be channeling as this person. I feel like you bring me a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. And when I really tap into sitting with myself about this connection, I know that there's happiness, and I know that there's more that I could find. But I'm carrying a pain inside of me that's made me not want to be able to depend on anyone else, make me available to be committed. I can't be relied upon for someone else. I can only sort of rely on myself and depend on myself. And so if you need me to be that person for you, I can't get myself there, because I need to heal my experience of being let down. I feel a lot of love here for you. I feel we are really connected on a soul level. I want to be able to commit to you, and on a soul level, I am yours. I am committed. But here in the physical world, it's very difficult for me to do this. I have so much fun with you, you know? Like, you're joyful and you're beautiful, and I love the way we share music together, and I love your style and the way you are. You know, but I know I need to be a little bit different here. for you in order to make myself an energy that could commit and that you can rely on, that could build more with you. But I've only ever been really confident in my sort of independence here, and this is what's made me, like just screw everyone else kind of energy when it comes to relationships. I don't need anyone. I don't need a relationship. I don't need this. But I feel like you're really making me look at myself in ways here that I haven't been investing in my emotions. I've been really cut off from allowing myself to invest here. And so it's manifested in a way here that I think isn't all that great, because it hasn't allowed me to communicate with you properly, and it's kept us stalled out. It hasn't allowed me to move forward. It's kept me guarded. So I am protecting myself, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to give up on you, because I feel a deep, deep sense of love for you. And it's like I don't want to sell myself out, because I am this energy that's, has just always been independent and just confident in myself. Like, I don't want to lose confidence in myself. I want to hang on to that, because it's taken me a long time to build that, that sense of confidence, regardless of who's around, what's going on. It doesn't matter to me, because the minute it matters to me is the minute I'm let down, is the minute I get betrayed. It's when I got betrayed. So I know you want something reliable in me, and just don't feel like I'm there yet, but I'm not going to give up on us. I'm battling with something right now that's keeping me really distracted here. Like, it's keeping me really distracted. It's not healthy. It's a way that I'm living my life that I'm giving my full attention to as a distraction here, rather than giving the attention to my feelings. It's not healthy for me. It's tearing me up inside. I want to get healthy. I feel so tired of the same lifestyle here. I need to let my world sort of fall away, because it's going to fall away one way or another, and I'm going to be just left here with the rubble, and without you, because I feel like you're here right now. I feel like since you've been in my world, I've been seeing myself a little differently, but it's been painful, because I could see the parts of me that have been living in a way that's destructive. And so I'm pulled to the divine to be better, to get healthy, to see myself better, the way you see me and the way I know the divine wants to see me. And so I've just kind of shut this out in the world I live, like just knowing I could have my way and do what I want and network, and party and just do these things like in my world. If I want to go out, and I go out. If I want to have a good time, I have a good time. If I want whatever I want, I do it in that moment, and I'm free. And that's the world that makes me feel safe, not the world that holds me back or down to it. But I don't know that I've always been seeing this so clear, I know it's coming from a place that I need to look at, because there's so much love I feel for you. It's just I've neglected to feed this part of me that I haven't even recognized that it was within me, that it's been an area that I could even give to anymore. I've kind of given up on that part of me that could ever love again, or that would ever want to love again. It's so difficult for me to communicate this and my feelings, because that would leave me open and vulnerable and exposed. And I feel with you, there's always warmth. But I feel like with you, it's reflecting back to me the part of me I need to let go, and my toxicity is even more pronounced than I had wanted to believe or seen in my world. It becomes something that's I need to change. It's unavoidable. And so I feel like you and the divine are putting this in front of me. So I want to work on putting out the bad behaviors, and I'm not quite sure, I'm not quite sure, like, at this point, some of this has me really attached to it. It's my way of being. I'm addicted to this way. So it's difficult for me to promise or tell you that it's going to change very quickly. But something inside me tells me that this is shifting very quickly, that the divine is pulling me through. I could see it in your energy. And so in the physical here, you might not hear it or feel it, or I might not even display it, that I am committed to you, that you are my eternal love. And so I don't want to give up on this, because I know that I could see a glimmer of where I'm supposed to go now, finally. And so when you shine that light, it guides me closer to where I need to go, which is closer to the divine, closer to you, closer to my happiness, my joy, my own enlightenment, not in the suffering here that's been dressed up and masked up as independence and freedom and confidence, but truly my happiness, my joy. I love you, and I wish I didn't experience what I had in the past, but this is the only way I've been coping with it, and it's been working, up until you. I'm about to take aim, and I'm going to aim towards you. But I'm not going to aim when I'm still attached to unhealthy things, because I don't want to bring this into your world. It needs to go away. And I need to part with it completely. And when that happens, I'm all yours. I feel guided by my spirit team, by my ancestral guardians, family members. Sometimes I feel like I'm being attacked or threatened, by these unhealthy things that just seem to have a hold on me, like they'll creep in any moment, and I used to fear, like, the trust of other people here, but I completely trust you. I completely do. It's my broken heart and the healing in my heart that is something I'm having to really struggle with here, and I've only been coping with it in a very unhealthy way. And so I feel threats around me, and I know it's not you, and I can't bring these threats to you. If I relapse or go back, I have to know that I'm completely free of those dependencies, those behaviors. That whole world, it's an old world for me. It's made me very tired. And so although I felt very confident in this world, it was really a confidence that was shallow, a confidence that was blocking out my heart. I want to love you in a way that is right. And I feel ashamed that I can't do this. But I trust, and I continue to persevere through this, because I know the truth of what I want, and I know the truth of who you are to me, what I want with you, and how you make me feel. And so there's only one way as far as I'm concerned. And it's me reaching my potential here. And so I hope you continue to shine your beautiful light. And even if you go, even if you get confused, even if you disappear, I'll always forever see this light as where it's guiding me, because I can see the path you've made. You made a path with your light. Through everything here that I've experienced, I could see a path forward that you created. It's helping me to see, it's helping me to really understand what Spirit's about, what I want to commit to, God and the higher realms that I haven't been able to really connect with, because I've been so weighed down by this world and all of its distraction that it was me selling my soul. But I see you as pure and beautiful. And I know you have struggles and challenges, and I know you most likely are feeling me, you know. You could feel my unhealthy ways, and it's attached itself to you. This pain's attached itself to you. My devil's attached itself to you in some way, and I feel really guilty about this because you're a beautiful angel. And so, you know, your purity and your light, and seeing you being so impacted by this, it has me feeling really just not good. You know, but you can't help your own self, and I felt so pulled to you. I feel connected to you. You're my eternal love, and I have this everlasting promise to you. You know, whether you want to do it in this physical world, in this 3D world, is going to be up to you, but in a time and place that forever holds, that's where I feel you, and that's where I'm going. Oh my goodness, pile number 3. Who is this person? This is a very intense reading. Very, very intense. I feel your person is, there's nothing about you here that I feel has got this person sort of doubting or anything. It's all about this person and releasing. Some of them might have drinking problems, distractions for sure. Like there's massive distortion when they are using substances or distraction here. You know, some of them are just partying, they're group of friends, and it's all like superficial sort of things. But in the root chakra, it's really, you know, it's a lot of trauma here. This person hasn't really felt safe and trusting because of their wounded heart here. And I feel like you've made this person feel like you are the one they could trust, but they don't trust themselves. So I don't feel this person's going to give up anytime soon here, but I do feel like this person hasn't invested in their own heart space. It's been just very superficial, avoiding, you know, dependent on the world they know. And maybe this person's quite, I don't know, just independently cocky, arrogant, my way or the highway type energy, like very much ego, you know, avoiding their feels. And I feel like the biggest challenge here is their inability to make themselves available to be relied upon or to build with you. So this is your reading, pile number 3. I hope this resonated for you. I love you very much, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, hello. Pile number 4, Tarot of the New Vision. We're looking at the person on your mind, person you came here about, and what is their message to you? They want to communicate something to you. What do they want to say right here, right now? Now, I did issue a trigger warning because sometimes we hear things we don't want to hear. Okay, and like I say, if it triggers you, then it's most likely your message. But you're not forced to listen. You can turn it off. Because if it's not, it wouldn't have any bearing, and we just turn it off. But if we're triggered, it means there's something in the shadow needing to be looked at. It's a catalyst trigger. Okay, that's the best time to do shadow work. Nothing should pull your power. Nothing at all. Okay, so we're going to look at this person, what they want to say to you. Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 4, Spirit. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 4. How will pile 4 know that this is their person? How would they know that this is their person? Clear and concise message. So we'll do this energy check before we get into what this person wants to say to you. So you'll know if this is your pile. Sometimes we tap into our own energy, meaning this will sound a lot more like your energy, okay? Like what wants to be said here. If that's the case, your person could be in another pile. Sometimes we get two energies, and you got to determine who is who. Okay, so I'll leave that up to you. But how will pile 4 know that this is their message and their pile from their person? Okay, 9 cups. 5 pentacles in reverse. Ace of cups in reverse. Ace of wands. New beginning, new beginning. 5 swords in reverse. Knight of wands. And the 10 pentacles in reverse. What's under the 9 cups? The king of cups. Okay, so we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And under that we have the Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy. Okay, so let's see. So you know that this person, again, you can flip it, okay? Because I don't know who, like I have pre-shuffled oracle cards, so I don't know if this is you or your person, but I feel like you know that this person is attracted, you know, is attracted to you. And they feel pulled to you. But when it comes to offering their emotions up front and getting out of whatever state they're in, this person has been stalled out, because potentially you understand that this person might have to learn to love themselves in some way and get themselves out of maybe a victim type mindset. You know, like this person hasn't been able to create or give you any form of commitment or stability here for the future. And I think it's caused a lot of conflict here in this connection. In the past, potentially you might still feel a little bit let down by this person. But I feel like your energy is like, I'm just going to move forward, you know, towards what makes me happy. And if it's this person, then it ends up being this person. But if it's leads me elsewhere, then it leads me elsewhere. Like, I feel like you've already experienced this person and the loss of this person or the disappointment of this person. It's like, I wanted a new beginning. I think you felt love for this person. I felt like maybe it was blocked, or this person was just not wanting to try this connection, or you felt left out in the cold, you know. Maybe there was arguments about this. And it's like, okay, like this kind of water under the bridge now. And I feel like you wanted to know like what you could build with this person, what sort of commitment was here in the future, so you could go after this, you know. But do you feel like your person is into you? Like they feel you here, but so what? Like, they're into you. Like, maybe you feel this person is kind of more focused on self or a little selfish, you know, and so you're like, well, then I want to focus on my own 9 cups. Yeah, like, you know this person has feelings for you, that they're just, instead of maybe coming forward and expressing the feelings and offering the cup and getting themselves out of difficulty here, you know, difficulty, whatever the state of difficulty is, they're like, I'll just sort of focus on the immediate thing here, you know, doing my own thing. And I feel like this person didn't commit. And I feel like there's some sort of lifestyle this person lives that is keeping them in this selfish energy. It feels selfish to you, you know, and it's not that this person is it's selfish to you because you feel like if this person loved you, like you feel it, why are they shutting it out? Does it stem from a lack of self-love? You know, like they need to learn to love themselves to make themselves available here, but instead they're more focused on whatever has them distracted right now. And it's a little bit selfish, but it's the immediate thing that they already sort of relied on or depend on in their world. And so it's like they want a 9 cups, and you were most likely offering them a 10th cup here. to come together, to have a 10 cups. And I feel like this person either rejected you, refused it, or you just no longer extending this to this person. Because it's like, how long am I going to just hold this up? You know? Because I feel like you guys, in the past, I'm feeling experienced just misalignment here because of this person's down and out energy. Like they couldn't see the vision you had. Potentially they were just like, I can't right now, or I don't see how, or I don't know. You know, and maybe they didn't know very much, but it was like, I'll just sort of focus on doing the thing here that immediately makes me emotionally okay, you know, but they don't know what they don't know doesn't hurt, you know. It's like I've always sort of done this thing here, whatever I've done here, so that I know at least is keeping me happy. But because it's the reverse Hierophant, I feel like it's actually not what's going to keep this person happy. It's something they've always sort of done, but I feel like it's they've outgrown it in some way. But I don't feel like this person has taken action on their emotions fully, but I feel there's deep, deep love here for you. But you feel like, okay, like the only thing that this person is showing you, or that's visible, is that they're attracted to you. But inside, I feel you know that there's deep love and that this person loves you deeply, but they haven't taken action on it, like on the love. But I feel like the action they are taking is very superficial in this connection. Because if they were to act on the love that they feel, you would have some sort of understanding about what you could build with this person, and that's never coming. It's like, I don't know, maybe this person, I feel like in the past they might have been coming in and out, or hot and cold here with the Knight of Wands. But I feel like in this tarot pack, this new vision, it's like that's something in the past. Like I feel like this person is maybe consistently in their passion now, you know, like they're no longer just in and out. Like they're in, but it's like, okay, like we're just dating, or like they're just in your life, or they're showing interest, like messages, and but it's like, okay, but there's no substance, there's no meat here, like depth. It's like they just, I don't know, it could be friends with benefits, it could be just I like your time, but you know that, you know, they have no problem maybe being attracted to you, or like physically showing up, but so what? Like what more is there? Wheel of Fortune, divine timing and things turning. So I think you feel also like if things were to change, then they're to change. Like if the divine wants things to shift here, then it will. Like you're kind of knowing that it's out of your hands. Like you can't force this person. I feel like there's a lot of history here, and you already went down this path, and all it led to is sort of disappointment here. And so you're kind of just moving forward, you know, experiencing the universe, looking for your 9 cups. But I feel like this situation hasn't provided you with emotional fulfillment. I feel you got rejected in this at one point. Emperor. You know, like a long time with this turtle, because I feel like things were taking too long. This person's energy was just not there, you know, and I feel this person was stuck energetically wherever they were at, and very fixed. It's like, I'm not moving from here, I'm just very fixed, you know. And it's kind of this Emperor energy, which is I'm in control, or it's my way, this is what needs to sort of happen. And so you couldn't get this person to do anything different. Also, I feel this person felt quite cold to you, you know, because I feel like you know that there's love, but what they showed you is someone cold, like an exterior. Okay, so interesting. I feel like I want to pull 3 cards just to get a little bit more, and then we're going to pull what this person wants to say to you, because I feel there's something more here I'm not getting. Spirit, am I missing anything further that Pile 4 needs to know about this energy check, so they know this is their connection? The Hangman in reverse, Pisces energy, Star in reverse, Aquarius energy, one more, 10 Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. So you wanted the 10 Cups. Okay, but a 10 cups is knowing the state of the future fulfillment you can have. And I feel like they're in a 9 cups. You had the cup to offer the 10. They refused it or didn't take it, which would be the potential, because they didn't have a vision for the future. And I feel like they couldn't commit, the uncommitted, you know. And so they were in some sort of limbo state, or trying to keep you in limbo state. But I feel like when I see the Hierophant in reverse and the Hangman in reverse, it's like they're very fixated on their way of being, their point of view, my way or the highway. The Emperor was of stone, very fixated, but also not committed, not giving you a vision. You know, will we ever reach a 10 cups here? Like, what do you want? What is your vision? What is your aim? I just kind of want to sit here in the way I've always been. And so I feel you've lost hope in it coming together, but you're kind of just, you know, you're kind of just there. But I feel you lost hope in any vision with this person of a future. And so for some of you guys, you're just like, yeah, like I'll focus on, you know, having my new beginning. But I feel like this person's either right breathing down your neck, or like trying to see where you're going, you know. But it's like, okay, like they were fixed where they are, but why are they following you? I feel like this person's like interested in where you're going and what you're doing, and you're like, okay, well, this opening, this opportunity is here for you, has been, but now I'm just sort of moving forward with this, with my own manifestations here. And just like, you don't see the future with this person anymore. Maybe not in the same way you used to, you know, like you were seeing things differently, how it possibly could be, what you could attain with this person. There was maybe a vision, a hope of something, and then it's like, nah, I just have no hope that this person's ever going to pull through. Like, there's no future really here. Not that you don't really want it, but it's like, I've been down this path, so I've already experienced it, so I'd be sort of foolish and dumb to continue to press on in that direction. So now I'm going in a different direction. And then here's your person like behind you watching what you're doing. The Lovers, like, but in reverse. Gemini, they didn't choose. So as far as you're concerned, the path is like, it's blocked with this person. Okay, so let's see what this person wants to say to you. And what does pile number 4's person want to communicate then to pile 4? What do they want to say? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 4. Now, I don't know if this comes from high self or defensive 3D self, or where it comes from. You'll have to determine. I'm just going to channel what I feel here and see if I do get a clear indicator of what, then I'll communicate. But, you know, the high self is generally very honest, you know. The high self is honest, and the 3D self is defensive and makes excuses. So we could get a blend. What does pile 4's person want to say to pile 4? What are they needing to say? What is it that they want to communicate and have pile 4 understand about them in this situation, this connection? Holy camole. Okay, I'm going to kind of keep that here. I just want to make sure I'm in frame. Okay. Oh, that looks really crooked to me. Okay. So, what does pile 4's person want to communicate to pile 4? What do they want to say? Magician at the bottom of the deck. And pre-shuffled oracle cards. Hopefully we could fit this all in here. Now when I channel, I could be channeling your person directly. Okay, it might come through that way. So we have movement, Aquarius energy with the wand. I just heard fairy godmother. Okay, divine masculine. Oh my goodness, 17. The frequency of divine masculine supports our active, focused, and strong side, facilitating our capacity to transform our dreams into form. Wow. Presence, 32, or the number 5. The energy of presence supports our ability to focus our full attention and stay in the here and now. Unicorn, Wow. Trust. Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. 20. Don't give up on love, heart. What do you desire? And the sword and rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. Power from Emperor energy. This divine masculine, Aries energy pulling through. Clarity and trust with the trust. Okay, we have home. So I'm getting 4 wands from this. It says property, real estate, and residence. So 4 wands is my 1111, which could signify twin flames if you resonate. I'm moving your deck box over there. Okay, 4 wands is union. Brunette female. Darker hair, intense focus. This could give you confirmation. So either you or your person could have dark hair, but I feel like there's long hair. Someone has really long, beautiful, dark hair here, okay? That's really pulling through as a confirmation. It's funny because all the piles sort of had something that could confirm that it's your pile. Okay, so 1-1, clear energy blocks, activating the higher chakras. And 11-11, I am enough. Let go of expectations. Wow. Okay, where do we put these? Let's put them there. I'm going to move these little crosses here. And put that there. This is a lot to read, you guys. So we have the King of Swords in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we have the World in reverse. And we have the 9 Pentacles in reverse. And we have the 8 Wands in reverse. And we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have the Ace of Cups coming out again in reverse. And we have the 4 of Pentacles. Of course, we're going to see the 4 of Pentacles, aren't we? Okay. So, let me see what I can channel here first before I start channeling as your person, which I feel is probably how it's going to come out. What's under the Magician? We have the King of Wands in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 7 Swords. Okay. So Queen, I don't know if I mentioned these. Queen of Swords in reverse, 8 Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I'm just going to start channeling like your person, and then whatever we need to talk about after will come through, because your person's coming through right now. I could see you, you no longer see a vision here of what we could be. You know, I feel you've freed yourself from me because I was holding you back and keeping you stuck. I see your beautiful light, wanting to create something beautiful for yourself. I don't want to hold you back. You know, I felt I was holding you back. You're so beautiful. And so I want to be around you because I truly love feeling you, you know. But I feel it wasn't good for you because all it was creating was uncertainty for you. But this wasn't because I was uncertain of you. This is because I have a big challenge here in believing in myself. I fear I'm just going to disappoint you, and I just feel like I'm not good enough for you. I feel like I have to be someone for you. I want to be someone for you. I feel like even if I am that person, it's not good enough for you. I feel like I don't want to let you go, and I just want to enjoy you in the moment. So you make me feel like it's something I could deserve. And this is why I can't talk to you about what tomorrow holds, because I'd make you a promise of something that I don't know I could deliver on. But I know I can feel you in the moment and be myself in the moment, which is all I could really be confidently, you know. It's like your energy is something I never thought I would ever experience. And although I don't want you to move on without me, I understand why you would. I understand why you did, or I understand why you're pulled away. I understand why you're not clear. I understand why you are where you're at, you know, because to you this was stuck, you know, this was me holding you back. But I haven't let go of you. I just feel like I am stuck, you know. I want to be there by your side. I want to be moving forward beside you. I feel like I can't wrap my mind around doing what I'm supposed to do and take charge on. It's like I'm completely clueless, you know, as to what I'm supposed to do. And this is why I feel like I'm not enough. It's like I feel I don't have enough. I feel I can't be enough. I feel like I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm not even enough here to make you see me in a way that maybe you had wanted or that I felt I needed to be. I feel like you understand me, whether I communicate or not. You know me. I feel like you're a part of my soul, you know. I just feel like everything about me was stuck, and you know that I'm holding back. You know, I'm holding back communicating to you all of this stuff because I fear telling you all this, and then now not only am I disappointing you and not enough, and now I look even more ridiculous. So if you leave believing some sort of understanding about me, that's better than me just telling you all of this stuff and then you leaving anyway. So at least I have my dignity intact. I love your hair. And it's like you can see right through my soul. I know you want for us to have this sort of plan that you can envision, and I understand what you see, and I wish I could be that. But there's just so much that got in the way. And so what you don't know is I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to heal. I'm going to heal this part of me because it doesn't feel good. And I know that giving up on me means giving up on you. And I would never do that. And I don't want to tell you to trust me or trust that I have the successful sort of answer here, but I trust I'm going to get there. I trust that I'm going to get very clear, about the steps that I need to take. I'm going to get past my fear. I trust that I'll become the person here that you always felt I could be. I trust that that is within me. I trust that I could let go of the story of not being enough, because I have to work with the universe and allow myself to move forward instead of staying where I've been for so long, because it's kept me trapped and blocked. And so since knowing you, I have this world that I tap into that's beautiful, that knows that there's another place for me where I am perfect, where I am exactly what you need me to be. And in this place, I know it's showing me how to become that in the here and now for you. And I trust that that's exactly what I need to follow. But in the past, I refused to listen because just thought I would disappoint you, but now it's like I don't feel I have anything to lose just to become that. And I hope that you don't give up, but I know you've most likely lost hope in this ever being a thing. But to me, the only thing that matters is me getting to this place so I can show you and I can feel content with myself and know that I am worthy, because you've always believed in me to be what I couldn't see in myself. And I don't know if I was hanging on to this pain of not loving myself to as an excuse for my failure, because in my world I haven't created what I want. It's been very desolate, and it's been just me sort of struggling. And so if I focused on my own self-love and still couldn't produce, then I'd have no excuse, and I'd just feel then I'd give up the reason to be sort of a failure, a failure in my own world. But I know it's only fear. I know it's only the fear talking, because if I really do try, the fear inside me is like, what if you can't produce? What if you still suck? What if you still don't know what to do or say? What if, and here, it's like I don't experience that failure. Here, I don't experience the fumbling. Here, I could sort of be safe, but it doesn't feel good to be apart from you. It doesn't feel good to not be able to tell you all the things I want. It doesn't feel good to not be able to create. So I don't think you're going to expect me to get better, but it's because I'm not showing you this, I'm not sharing with you this, because I don't want to let you down. build this up like it's the answer, like I could do it, because I still doubt myself, you know, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And then I could be the person that you saw in me, and more. And then I can give you the future that you want. And you can rely on me. I just felt like you saw something you wanted. And so now that you've shaken that out of your head, that I'm not that person that could give you all this rainbows and future. Now you have sort of no expectation. You have like no hope. Now I feel like I could move forward. But in the past, I just felt like your expectation and your vision and your understanding was just too high of an aim, because I wasn't in that place, and I would only disappoint you, and we'd only not work out. And so now that you're sort of seeing differently, it kind of sucks, because I know I'm not in your good books and I've let you down. And you see me as not very good. But this motivates me to be better. This motivates me to heal. This motivates me to trust in myself to get there, because you're a once in a lifetime. And so in my dreams, I can share with you what it is that I'm feeling. But the fear keeps me from revealing this just yet. But I'm going to come forward and tell you all of this, because I have no choice. I don't want you to give up on me, and this is why I'm always a few steps behind you. Because I know how important your future is to you, and I don't want to hold you back. Pile number 4. Oh my goodness. You guys got me crying. I'm going to have to listen to this back, because when I channel it, it's very, very blurry for me when I'm doing it in that sort of format. But I felt like very, very sad energy. I feel this person lacks a lot of confidence in self, but I feel like they're pulling strength from you and their love for you. And I feel like this person could only see, you know, to a certain point, like being present with you. Like I feel this person just kind of wanted that to be the thing, but any other energy that was required of this person would terrify them, because they felt like they would let you down. And I feel this person is a person of dignity, like they want to keep their word. I don't feel this is a person that's going to say and promise a whole bunch, you know, even to keep you or whatever. I think this person would only say it if they truly believed it, and because they had a lot of fear they couldn't be it, and they didn't say it, and they couldn't say it, they couldn't express themselves or give you any sort of clarity, because they themselves didn't trust themselves and didn't know themselves. And even the self here that I feel they want to be for you is they felt not enough. So how high is this person's bar, you know? That's so sad. But I hope this doesn't make you feel, you know, guilty or sad or anything, you know, like the choice. I feel this person is about to send you a communication. I feel this person is already chosen, you know, chosen to go down your path here. Now, you don't have to take this person, you know, but I feel like this person wants to manifest something here with you, and they were really lacking confidence, and that was impacting their vision, their aim of where they wanted to take things. And the big illusion here and lie was, I'm not enough. And so I'm just going to sort of stay to myself and keep to myself this sadness and this way of me thinking. Temperance. So they needed to find balance, healing, Sagittarius energy, Gemini, Virgo, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this is what I have. Pile number 4. You guys got to let me know in the comments. And sorry for the emotional reading. That was crazy. Okay, I love you so much. I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye.